Okay, viewers, welcome back to another edition of post-match interviews for the Montmorency website. Today we've got halfback flank and a new addition to the club, Dean Loney. Dino, was that your first win today, mate?
Yeah, first win the seniors, so it was super just to get the win, so really happy about that, yeah.
Great work, mate. Now, your role today, halfback, who are the sorts of players you were on today?
I don't know their names, but yeah, a few of them were dogs, but yeah, no, they're not bad, so fast players, but yeah, it was good, so.
Yeah, and I thought towards three-quarter time we got a bit of a run on. Last quarter started kicking a few goals. Once the momentum happened, could you feel it on the ground? How was it out there?
Yeah, we could feel it actually. Sort of like when we kicked the goal, everyone got behind each other and sort of ran to each other. So it was a bit of a good passion in that. So we liked it a lot.
You're my hero, Dino.
And today's this season, sorry, you've come across from Parade, and how have you found the difference between playing amateurs football, coming across and playing Diamond Valley? What are some of the differences?
I'd say there's a lot more stoppages around this sort of play, so it's sort of harder on the body. But yeah, it's not much difference, I think. So that's about it.
It's not a better standard?
No, it's definitely a better standard. So yeah, it's sort of rapt to be playing this sort of type of footy. So Divi 1 Diamond Valley, I've always wanted to play it, so it's great.
Yep, that's fantastic. And I guess lastly, first win against North Heidelberg, you couldn't ask for a better club to actually beat. Looking ahead, we've got Bundura and Heidelberg. What's the feeling amongst the boys?
Yeah, it's sort of a lot of passion now. Sort of we think we can beat anyone at this stage. So yeah, we're looking forward to it. So those two games, yeah, hopefully we get a couple of wins, or at least one. So it'll be good.
Right, and that's Dean Loney, new addition to the club, and does his best work away from the camera on the cans. Cheers. Okay, well now we're here with Montmorency assistant coach Justin Witcher. Which, what a fantastic day just to get the points with their backs against the wall against North Heidelberg, mate.
Yeah, fantastic, mate. That's apparently 5 in a row. I think North, we might be North's bogey men at the moment, but no, they had a real crack today, and I think they played to the team plan a little bit better, and man on man at Monty's footy ground. No one obviously likes coming here.
I think that's definitely the strong point is that we've got away with a win at home. The game plan today. Things were set up a lot better than they were last week, I thought. Half time we came in at 20 points down. Mouse Ryan was sort of running amok. I think we had Gareth Fricker on him at the time. Can you tell us about some of the changes that we made to get ourselves back into the game?
Yeah, I think initially it was myself running along with the other runner. I can't recall his name, but we sort of suggested to the coaches that maybe they put young Liam Hunt onto Mouse. It would have been a better matchup, and he just destroyed him in the second half, really. Yeah.
The thing I love about Liam Hunt is he's a real defender, arm against his man sort of player. I think he's only 19 years old. The future of the club.
Oh, without a doubt, it's our first year out of 19s, I think. Just for a kid that age, he sets the example. And sort of hopefully inspires a few of them to play that man-on-man sort of footy. And when we do, we're a much better side. The last 2 weeks we've been pretty poor. Yeah. But today they all got put on them to play much more man-on-man. There were 6 matchups when the game started on the ground, and they played to the way that they were told to.
Yes.
And at the end of the day, just finished better at the end, last quarter.
That's true. Now I think a lot of the viewers will probably be very interested. You've been a name amongst the Valley for a lot of years. I'm sure a lot of people will be interested to know how you found making the transition from retirement to more of a coaching role. Obviously, still at Monty. How are you finding the coaching, and how are you finding the transition?
Yeah, it has its moments. A bit frustrating at times. We're trying to instill a bit of a different game plan this year. We're not a tall side, so we're trying to run it a lot more, move the ball a bit quicker. Our skill level at times lets us down.
Yeah.
But and when that's up and when our harassing's up, you can see that they play a better brand of footy, and we've kicked 20 goals today, 22 goals. Yeah. So we should all be pretty happy about that. But I mean, frustrating not being able to play, but don't mind the coaching. Bit hard when you can't have the number one say on everything, and as I'm not actually the coach, but it has its moments. But no, it's different and fun.
Yeah, no, that's true. I mean, I think that again, future of the club, blokes like yourself, it's great that they're sticking around because that's what we need. I guess lastly, career highlights as far as it goes for you, probably this interview, be up there.
Oh, without a doubt. I actually got a bit of a reminder whilst having this prestigious interview to mention how well the twos are playing at the moment.
Okay.
They're actually showing the ones at times how to move the ball. They had a great win today, I think by about 12 goals. And it's good to see that game plan is actually filtering down through training to the twos, and they're all coming up now and they get a game, and they know how we expect to play. And, we all put it on the board today, which was good after a bad week last week.
Well, you heard it first, viewers. The twos and the ones game plan courtesy of Jay Witcher. Cheers. Okay, well, now we're here with North Heidelberg Premiership player and assistant coach Adam Smudge Smith. Smudge, I know that you were probably pretty keen to come here and have a win because it's been a while. Disappointed with today or not?
I look very disappointed. We've been coming here every year trying to get a win, and we've got a lot of respect for the Montmorency Football Club, and it was a real challenge for us, and we set ourselves for today's game, and unfortunately we've come up a little bit short again, but we'll keep coming back in the future and trying to rectify that.
I think everything looked like it was sort of going to plan come half time. I think Bulldogs had a 20-point lead. I think Mouse was running right in the forward line. You had Dean dropping back and Gadget as your spare man in defence, and the game plan really was working. Any thoughts of what sort of happened after half time?
Yeah, I think Coley dropped or manned up and pretty much left that theory a little bit short. So it was probably good coaching on his behalf. And as I say, we studied a lot of videotape and came to the conclusion that was probably the best way for us to go. And up until half time, it looked like it was working, and we were pretty confident, although we knew that obviously on this ground, without having much success, it was going to be a really good battle right to the end. And unfortunately, we just lost our way a little bit halfway through the third quarter, and really weren't able to regain the ascendancy we had in the first half.
I think the positives for the Diamond Valley, or for the Northern Football League as it is known now, we're having some cracking contests. We've got different results being thrown up that we haven't seen for a long time. I think North Heidelberg would have been a very short price favourite today. Apparently Greensborough has rolled Heidelberg, so I hear, but I'm not sure if I believe it. Okay, that was a lie. So we'll cut that one. But the results are certainly throwing up different sort of scenarios out of each week. What's your thoughts of how the season's panning out?
Oh, look, it is a very even competition, and I think home ground advantage is something you've really got to make the most of. And as I say, we've really battled here, but we came here to win today, and we plan to win. And I think if you don't plan against any side, I think the results have shown that you can come up a little bit short. And I think it is pretty tough in the middle there, with Heidelberg probably getting away a little bit at the top. So it's certainly going to be a real fight, a real dogfight to get those second, third and fourth positions, which I think is terrific for the competition. And
yes.
And you certainly, as I say, if you turn up unprepared, then there's really no easy game in the competition. And as today showed, anything can happen.
I guess just on a last point, looking to the future, we seem to cop the teams that's in succession after you. So often you soften them up for us. But the coming weeks, what are some of the challenges for the North Heidelberg Footy Club?
Oh, look, we play Heidelberg next week, and we love coming here today. It's a real challenge for us. It's certainly. As I say, we come here with the expectation of having a real dogfight, and we got that again today, and we'll get that again next week. But we're no world beaters. We're just a good, honest side, and I think week in and week out we see every opposition side as a real competitive sort of game, and that's the way we approach it. And hopefully we can come out on the right side of the ledger towards the end of the year. Yep.
Well, it's really good of you to give us your time today, Smudge, and. We appreciate the fact under tough conditions to come and have a chat, but we wish you well, North Heidelberg well in the future, and look forward to the return match.
Thanks very much.
Cheers.